everyone, it is Grant Mofsovitz from T+O+M Executive. It is June 2021. I cannot believe we are halfway through the year already. It has been an unbelievably busy start to the year. Welcome to the latest edition of Tom Talks, where I'll be talking to each of T+O+M Executive's desk heads about the respective markets, their respective businesses, talk about the trends that they've been seeing over the last 6 months and what they expect to see for the next 6 months in the lead up to Christmas. Delighted to welcome Jeremy Taylor, who is T+O+M Executive's Head of Data, Analytics and Technology Practice. And today we're going to talk to Jeremy about all things happening in the data space.
So how's the start of the year been? January was quiet. A lot of businesses were closed. There was enforced holidays and not a lot was going on, to be honest with you. And then come February, things have really picked up. And to be honest with you, it's probably been as busy as we've seen it in quite some time. I think that was partly down to a number of roles were held back during the pandemic. There was a lot of pent up sort of demand to hire. That's now flowed through. There's more confidence in the market. But now what we're also seeing, because the borders are closed, there's actually a lack of supply, but the demand is starting to outstrip it. So in general, it's very busy, particularly for specific skills in the tech and data space. So the areas in demand are still data governance and information management and data risk in particular. That's been a hot area for the last 12 to 18 months. Potentially, if not longer, but it's definitely seeing renewed focus of late, particularly across all of the banks, but now flowing through to other areas in financial services. Alongside that, data engineering, data modeling. Again, if you're working in that space, your skill set is definitely in demand, and I think it will continue to be. And we've also seen a bit of renewed focus on visualization and reporting, which we haven't seen for the last 12 to 18 months because it kind of dropped off the radar during COVID. Obviously, COVID is still with us. However, we are seeing more in that space, particularly for Power BI, ClickView, ClickSense, and Tableau developers, which we hadn't seen for a while. So in terms of what's been driving the market activity, the Royal Commission, or what's left over from it, has still been adding fuel to the fire. If you're looking at the remediation programs taking place across financial services, there's still a demand for strong candidates with a data analytics background, data governance, information, data quality. So I think that will continue for some time, actually. In addition to this, there's been a number of large demergers taking place across the market. So those businesses have been having to hire a number of professionals in there across project services, but all the way through to data governance and information management again, as they sell those businesses to the market. And then last but not least, most businesses are replatforming and going to the cloud in some way, shape or form. Again, that's driving the demand across data engineering, cloud engineers, data modeling, etc. As you need to take advantage of your data, get it in the right sort of situation and position and level of cleanliness prior to going to the cloud, so then it can drive better data analytics across the group. So in terms of advice with regards to securing talent, I would not take too long and I would make competitive offers. We've had a number of examples recently where a client has offered below market rate for a candidate, or what might have been market rate maybe 6 months ago. And that candidate subsequently taken a role elsewhere because they've, at the moment, usually got multiple offers on the table. That client's then come back and tried to secure the candidate a week or two later because there's been no one else and they've lost the opportunity to do so. So if you have a candidate looking to join you and they're looking for a certain rate, as it were, I would actually offer that rate in line. I'm not a fan of the race to the top with regards to salaries. However, you do need to be quick and be competitive in this current market. There needs to be a broader, compelling reason why somebody would be looking to join your business and take that role and have the right drivers. But you do need to move quickly and make it very competitive in terms of what that offer looks like. In terms of the next 6 months, I think it's going to continue to be busy. I reckon it'll probably get busier. The biggest issue we've got at the moment is that the borders are shut, so there's a lack of skilled immigration coming into the country at the moment. It's a topic of conversation with all of our clients, HR teams, broader talent acquisition teams as well. Everyone's feeling the same pressure, I suppose. So the demand will essentially outstrip supply, as it has been doing more recently. I think prices will go up in the sense of candidate salaries, market rates, etc. And I think that will continue until those borders open up and we can get guys and girls coming in from offshore. So I think there's a renewed confidence, but I think there's going to be a pressure on getting talent and how to obtain and retain that talent as well.